So I've been spending some time cleaning my CBR650F, and I decided that I would film a little video while doing it. So I slapped on my helmet, and here we are. So, giving my bike a wash like I like to do. First thing I noticed is I'm missing my little bar end. I mean, what the fuck, guys? I don't know how I didn't notice losing that. But, I mean, luckily it's on the clutch side, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to order a new one. I do have the aftermarket ones from HVMP, which I was testing, and I could slap those on, but I really like the stock ones. I think they look good, and I don't really need a weighted bar end. So anyway, that's kind of weird. So I'll have to review my videos and see when I lost that. But so I think I'll walk you through how I clean my chain, because why the hell not? First of all, I've got this trackside rear paddock stand, which I got off Cycle Gear for like some tiny amount of money, 50 bucks or something. I don't know, maybe it was 100. So just lift up the rear end here, throw it in neutral, so that way you can rotate the chain. I've already been doing a lot on here. There was some surface rust because I hadn't cleaned it since my I ride up to Michigan, and I ride in the rain a lot, so it does rust. And what I use to clean off the rust and grime is this motorcycle degreaser. I like the DuPont products, and it's basically, I don't know, acetone or something, or some sort of petroleum-based solvent. And you just slap that on this. I'm using the grunge brush, which I think is pretty sweet. And I'll just, pour a little on or whatever, try not to waste too much, and just give it a scrub like this. And so it's designed to grab, both sides of the chain. I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but and it just gets everything off. So I've already done everything. I've done a lot of the cleaning, so it's mostly clean already. Sometimes I forget that my chain is actually silver instead of black. So this way you can clean both sides here like that, and you can also grab top and bottom. I like to spin it around my foot, and this is definitely the type of thing that you just want to be chill. You don't want to be rushing through this, because otherwise you're just going to do a bad job and make a mess. The biggest pain in the ass is the rear sprocket, which I don't clean every time, but it's nice to do once in a while. And as you can see, I've already been getting a lot of this stuff here. It's looking pretty good, but it does accumulate quite a bit of gunk, and it's good to clean that off every once in a while. The biggest bitch is getting around on this side, but you can see that I've missed quite a few spots. But what I like to do, sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy, I'm walking all over the place, is just grab it using this inside brush, rub it against the exposed part of the sprocket there, and turn it like this, and just try to get something off. Do the best you can. So this is good for me. What I'm going to do next is, this is the DuPont Teflon Chain Saver. It's pretty low, hopefully it comes out. But obviously after you strip the old grease off, you gotta put a new grease on. And I do try to not get this shit on my tire, obviously. That's why I was using my foot before. It's not just because I'm a weirdo. Also just grab the extra gunk off using a paper towel or a rag. Now here's the real trick. I like to get a piece of cardboard, fold it in half this way, and apply it to the chain like this. You just spray a little coating on, spin it around. I usually over apply. This shit is really easy to over apply and get all over the place. But I just make sure I get like one whole pass of the chain, and then I'll spin it around a few times like this. You can smell it. Then I usually give it a minute or two to just dry off. Just a couple of chickens eating yogurt, totally normal. So just start her up, kick her in a first, release the clutch, and then we're spinning in place. And this, I just feel like it helps lubricate the whole system. So I'll just run it like this for like 30 seconds and then finish letting it dry off. And wipe it down and we're good. Neighbors probably didn't like that. Anyway, don't touch this if you like your fingers, okay? Trust me, I'm a doctor. Kind of. It's not even good to do this, but wheels are such a bitch to clean that sometimes it's worth the risk. Just kidding, never do this. You may feel a little warmth coming from the exhaust area. That is normal. Do not be alarmed. And turn her off. Make sure you clear off the aluminum swing arm. You don't want that to corrode. And there you have it. Thanks for joining me on this non-riding vlog.